Hello basketball players, today I'm going to talk to you about perimeter back to the basket moves that you can use in game. You want to minimize your time with your back to the basket. The reason for this is because if you have your back to the basket, how are you going to see any players to pass to first off? And second of all, how are you going to score with your back to the basket? Are you going to chuck it up behind you? No. You want to minimize the amount of time that you have with your back to the basket. Now, these are the moves that you can use to minimize your back to the basket, but also moves that you can come out of so that you can score. Okay, so first off, really quickly, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a Belize t-shirt, it is because I'm going on a cruise and I'm going to be filming basketball training videos throughout that entire cruise, and that's going to be happening this January, so stay tuned. But anyways, this first back to the basket move is very simple, and that is you're going to have both your feet planted at the same time, and at this time you can choose. You can either reverse pivot left or you can reverse pivot right. Basically what a reverse pivot is when you turn, you swipe through. Now, this is a move that you would do if you have players' hands who are defending you all over your body. Now, by having a swipe through like this, you're going to be allowing yourself to clear out the hands between their body and your body so that you now have room to operate. And there's so many moves that you can do out of that reverse pivot. Number one, and probably the easiest, is the swipe through fake drive, and then you can fake a shot, and then now if they've given you space or if they've jumped, you can now drive either right or you can drive left, remembering which foot is your pivot foot. You don't want to go and do a shot fake or a drive fake and then take your left foot up and then start dribbling, because that's a travel. So remembering when you do the reverse pivot and the fake or shot fake, you want to pick up your right foot, the foot that you lifted up before, and drive in that direction. Now, this next move that you're going to have with your back to the basket is, again, if the player's hands are all over you, if they're playing you really tight, what you want to do is figure out if they're playing you on the right or left side. Whatever side that they're playing you on. So let's say they're playing you on the right side, which means that they're giving you the left side. What you need to do now is spin in the direction that they give you, using your body as a shield between yourself and your defender, keeping your left hand out so that he cannot reach around you to steal that ball. And you're going to drive in that direction. Now, you have cleared your defender, and you have a couple of different options. You can score, or you can pass off to one of your teammates if the help defender comes down to defend you. Now, in this third move that I'm going to show you, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. This is going to be a move for more of the older age group. So now in this next move, we're not going to be doing a reverse pivot. What we're going to be having is just a regular pivot around. And now what we're going to be doing is swiping through, especially if they're playing us closely, because you always want to cut across those arms to clear out some space. You're going to take 1 to 2 dribbles out towards this right side. Now, you can do one of two things. And the second thing leads from or follows after the first one. And the first one is, after the 1 to 2 dribbles, you're going to take a step back. Now, when you take that step back, you can take a shot. If, however, you're not taking a shot and that guy is still playing you closely, what's happening here now is that player's momentum is bringing him towards yourself, which now means that you can drive on him. Now, if you're looking to drive on your defender and be very successful, what you want to do is some foot speed drills. Now, I'm going to link those in the top comment below if I remember to, and go check those out. And then subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I post twice per day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.